Welcome again with Mega Goal 1. Did you hurt yourself? Okay, now we have some revision about your self book. We talked about reflexive pronouns in your grammar, page number 70. And also we talked about because versus so, these conjunctions. The last one, so and neither, so in the affirmative and neither in the negative statements. Okay. Also we answered some exercises and sentences about this grammar. Like this. Now join the sentence using so and because. Jack burned his arm. He went to the emergency room. قام جاك بجرح يده. جاك ذهب إلى غرفة الطوارئ. I have two sentences here. Okay, how can I link them? Jack burned his arm, comma, so he went to the emergency room. The reason he went to the emergency room is, according to the first sentence, he went to the emergency room. So I use so. Jack went to the emergency room. Why? I want to mention the reason. Because he burned his arm. So both of the two sentences are right. Jack burned his arm, so he went to the emergency room. He went to the emergency room because he burned his arm. We will do like this for the 6 sentences. Okay. The floor was wet. Ahmed slipped and fell down. The floor was wet, so Ahmed slipped and fell down. So Ahmed slipped and fell down. Okay. Ahmed slipped and fell down because the floor was wet. Right? The second sentence. Julian wasn't wearing a seat belt. لم ترتدي حزام الأمان. Julian, he hit his head on the wall shelf. Julian wasn't wearing seat belt, so he hit his head on the wine shelf. Julian hit his head on the wall shelf because he wasn't wearing his seat belt. And like this. Right? The third one. The child got electric shock. The child put his finger in the rocket. The child got an electric shock because he put his finger, because he got an electrical shock. Second sentence, the child got an electrical shock because he put his finger in the socket في مفتاح الكهرباء. Number 4. There wasn't any water to put in the fire. We had to use sand. There wasn't any water to put in the fire, so we had to use sand. We had to use sand because there wasn't any water to put in the fire. هي نتيجة حتمية للجملة الأولى. Number 5. Sentence number 5. Abdullah fell off his bike. He was riding too fast. كان يقود الدراجة بسرعة كبيرة وقع من عليه. Abdullah fell off his bike. Why? Give me the reason. Because he was riding too fast. Because Abdullah was riding too fast, so he fell off his bike. It's the second one. The first one, Abdullah fell off his bike because he was riding too fast. Number 6. I got my hands all blue.